We're two hitchhikers. We met while hiking Mount Baldy with mutual friends, wasted no time, got engaged on a frozen alpine lake, got hitched, and have been adventuring together since. We're embarking on a new adventure of living big in a tiny home. Let's see how this goes.
Adventure awaits.
Well, we're officially having our first visitors here. They're arriving today, so we're doing some quick cleanup around here. And we're pretty excited because we're
gonna put them to work.
Not only did they drive all those long road hours to get here, but they brought carne asada, salsa, and all the goodies to enjoy some grilling with the true Mexican sabor we miss so much up here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be,
Look at the color.
when the sun sets, it's still gonna be light.
Some more, the best part is after the sunset.
Use your words, baby.
With triple digits forecasted, we escaped to some local watering holes to hopefully stay a little cooler. We're here at McLeod Falls, and Ruben is determined to get to the other side of the river. There's a nice pool over there, and cast a couple of times. So he brought his fishing gear, ice chest, so maybe we'll be having fish for dinner. There he goes. Fishing here, so we're gonna head over to an alpine lake and see if he has better luck there, but we can't leave this location.
I went fishing, finally.
This is Ruben's first day off since January. Regular work and housework, so this is a nice vacay day for us.
Exactly. Kinds of nibbles. All these nibbles. Didn't catch anything, but it was a little like, ha 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 ha. Gets you excited to keep on casting. But we gotta go.
When we came backpacking here at the beginning of June, this structure, this restroom, was actually buried. The only thing you could see was the exhaust pipe sticking out of the building. So a lot has melted since then, but that just goes to show how deep the snow was up here. To think that just last month we hiked, yeah, this was covered in snow, and we hiked up there and we were camping up there, and that's where we had our little tent and we were getting Milky Way shots, and we're about to jump in this. You ready? They're all around me. Reuben caught a fish. I think based on the spots that this is a brown trout. He's hardly big enough for an appetizer, so back in the cold lake water he goes.
So Mr. Fisherman over here lost his lure, stuck in a rock out there. So
Now I get to swim out and get it.
came a little deeper out. It is chilly. The water's chilly. You got it.
I caught someone else's lure.
Along with you. Oh, you caught it on your lure.
Yeah. Look, and I hooked it right, perfectly right into the hole. It wasn't gonna let go of the rock. It wasn't gonna let go of nothing. Cleaning the lake, one cast at a time.
There you go.
Go back up there.
After the long, hard day of frolicking, we decided to fuel up at a local watering hole of a different kind, Denny Bar Distillery. This was all before heading back home to relax with a bonfire.
All right, well, it's time to say goodbye to our good friends, Julie and Mike. They're headed out. And where's Finn? Finn's in there somewhere.
Finn's in there, he's ready to go.
So how bad was the glamping here, you guys?
It was terrible.
It was terrible. Nobody
Don't-
ever come near.
Don't recommend it.
No, it was awesome.
It was amazing. We have awesome hosts and friends.
We're sad to see you guys go.
If anybody could ever come up here to visit, we definitely recommend it.
Yeah, fun times.
Yay, we're not doing too bad, guys. Well, our friends just left.
A big mess. It was great. It was honestly the best possible friends coming over. The fact that we had to go all the way to Vegas through a blizzard just for their wedding, and then they gave us the redemption favor of coming all the way up here in the middle of triple digits. Yeah, it was awesome.
We had a great time. So thank you, Julie and Mike, for coming up. But
yes.
all good things must come to an end.
And I didn't get to put them to work. So now I got more work to do.
Lucky for you two. Yes, there's more work to be done and we need to get cracking. So
Let's go.
ready? Summer officially arrived a few days ago, so it's time that we stop procrastinating and put up the blinds. And this hopefully should insulate us a tiny little bit more so we don't get too
hot. There. In. Slide it. Oh. Chew over the needle. Now you have something to grab onto. I believe you hold it for a couple of seconds. Boom. And there you go.
bada bing. Well, I am in what might actually be our real future garden patch. I was very surprised on day 7 to see little sprouts popping up in the beans, the corn, and the squash. And today is day 10, and I got to thinking, you know what, it's probably better for me to build some kind of a trellis system, even if it's small, just in case this bean right here is a
vine bean rather than a bush bean. So I'm just using material that I have on hand. This right here is some craft dowel that happens to be long enough. I just stabbed it pretty deep into the soil. And I have some waxed hemp string right here that I'm using as lashing. And I've never done this before. You know, haven't done any of this here before. But I went on my favorite place, Pinterest, and I got some ideas, and I'm sort of using some of those concepts and applying it to my own. So I'm on the no plan version of building a tiny little trellis system for these beans. So either way, something is better than nothing, and it might have a little crop. Still exciting. All right, so what Ruben has here, you can probably explain this a little bit more, is as you all know, we have our big solar panels set up and we have juice coming into the house, into everything, but we're using the tiny little solar panels. Yeah. So the idea right now, before we build the big battery system, because we still have a lot of things to acquire before that is fully set up and in place, you were gonna do a test run.
Correct.
Pulling in what we are getting from the big solar panels into our current battery and inverter, which can then power the house.
Yes.
And that will tell you if what we're doing is going down the correct path.
Correct. Especially when it comes to the panels themselves. I never tested them individually. So this is one of those, like, let's figure this out.
Like how we do everything here.
Yeah.
Wires come in through the side, go through the hole, go in, and then put away, connect into here, and then I'm going to put temporary MP and sends power to the batteries, and then we got power. Woo. Okay. In bulk, all right. And on. It says bulk, and it's staying on. Let's see what shows here on the battery. 13.1. We're pushing. Go turn on the AC. Ah! 12.6. We're solid.
As long as it stays over 12.6?
Yep. Because that means the batteries aren't providing the juice, it's the solar panels that are providing the juice. Because that's what matters right now. Look, we have the AC and it's at 13.2. AC's on, so it's running solely, purely on the panels itself.
So the panels are going directly to the inverter,
Yes.
but the batteries are still charging.
Correct.
So we can use the batteries at night when the sun is not shining.
Correct. So tomorrow is going to be AC on all day, and we'll see the state of charge of the batteries at night to see if we can float the refrigerator. Ooh.
All right, it's the hottest part of the day. We're at about 96 right now, and I've been running the AC for pretty much the entire afternoon, and I have the thermostat set. It's actually a little bit chilly inside for me, but Ruben has me going into the shed to check the inverter and the batteries and make sure that the proper voltage is running. So I'm gonna go in there and check now. All right, let's see how we're doing in here. And Ruben's gonna be so happy. 14.7, 14.8 volts. This is awesome. Now, just to give a quick recap, because I know this might be confusing of where power is actually coming from. We have basically ditched the tiny little RV panels that we were using for months and months and months. Those are no longer being used. We're saving those because they always come in handy. But we are fully hooked up to this solar array. Now this solar array, here's the trench. Let's see if I can do this backwards. And it is going all the way to the casita. Well, first it's going to the shed. That's where the inverter and 2 batteries are right now. So that is still a temporary setup. And the reason why we're still using the temporary battery setup is because we don't have the full battery system set up yet. We're waiting for a few components to still come in, actually quite a few components. So while those things are coming in and orders are being delivered, we are testing out appliances as we can just to see how this current system can handle the excess power that we're putting, the stress that we're putting on this system. So if all goes well, we might actually be able to move in the refrigerator from the shipping container, which is on the other side of the property over there. That's where we have the power coming in from the grid. That's as far as we could get it. We'll be able to move the refrigerator here into the casita, which would be amazing to not have to run back and forth multiple times a day to put things in our ice chest. And I'm freezing water jugs just, you know, to keep it cold. And the Arctic cooler is an awesome cooler if you're ever interested. I know they have the Yetis, they have the Arctics. We have an Arctic and we absolutely love it. But it will be nice to not have to run those errands. So we'll see how it goes. So not sure what exactly is happening this coming week, but this week was an awesome week. We enjoyed our time with our friends. We got, you know, a few things really knocked out here on the property, and summer's here. So we're just doing the best we can and enjoying it. And we plan to take another day off sometime soon. Maybe actually go camping and enjoy some more fishing and some water time. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Monday.